rights and rules. Saturdays at 5, we'll fight for you. Skinny and GQ for LGBTQ. We keep it simple, but keep it equal. Skinny and GQ for LGBTQ. We keep it simple, but keep it equal. Blood what's blood what's blood what's blood what's.
Hello, social media world. Hello, everyone. Is the election over with yet? Did Biden win? Oh my God. Welcome to the Unleashed Thursday. Here where everyone's anxiety is on 1,000. We're waiting on the troops in the U-Haul to get to the White House to get Donald Trump out. And he's on the brink of losing, and he's really paranoid. But anyways, welcome to our great show. We have a great guest on our show today. We're going to talk about a lot of things, a lot of his new endeavors, but everyone is panicking and worried in America right now. Hey, y'all, trust the process. What's going to happen is going to happen. So I'll let everyone else introduce themselves, but welcome to our great show. We'll have a great time tonight. Tell your friends we're on live. Share this on your social media networks. Hashtag I am unleashed. Hashtag Sampson McCormick. Hashtag everybody. We are here.
We are live and in this thing. And you know what? Thursdays just got better because it's Unleashed Thursday. So as we promised, we were going to start our series to interview our cover features, past and present. And so we've already had Gina Malik on. And tonight, our special guest was on our cover. I got to pull that magazine in 2019, Sampson McCormick. So Sampson is an award-winning producer, an actor, a comedian, writer. I think he's we're all kind of hats, and he's a great individual. I was watching some of your footage on YouTube tonight before we came in, so you had me laughing, especially about your gay your uncle.
Yes, God, we got them relatives. Oh my God.
Yes. So listen, we want to bring you in, and we just want to talk about your projects that you're on, like your journey to where you are. You know, I think it would be a great example to tell people how not to give up on their dreams. So
A lot of marijuana, a lot of weed.
They see us now, but they don't know what it takes to get here. You know, they just make it look so easy.
Y'all know it be the journey, and you still be on the journey.
Right.
You know, and that's the thing is I think a lot of people think, oh, well, I get on this journey and then I arrive. I think the thing that keeps you on the journey is just not being afraid of what it might look like for you, doing what you got to do, and knowing at all times that better things are ahead. No matter how good things get, always be expecting something a little bit better. Absolutely. As long as it ain't your boyfriend that you've been with for 6 months or something, and you know he's nice and you out here being nasty. You got you a good person. Don't go looking for the next thing. This is only for goals we're talking about.
Wow. Well, you know what? I am really eager to hear more of this. And I think it's important that we bring individuals like of your stature so that people can gain access to you, you know, because you're originally from the South.
Originally, well, I'm from DC. I was born in DC, but I'm from North Carolina. But I'm DC, but I'm from North Carolina.
What part of North Carolina?
Between two sticks and a rock. Okay. That's the name of it. Two sticks and a rock. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's actually they've been talking about it a lot during the election. It's in Robeson County, so it's a small town called Evergreen.
What is it close to?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Is it close to Mayberry?
That's exactly what it is. Everything down there is Mayberry. Okay. But it's there are very few places I think that are left that we know we can go to that are truly down home, and Evergreen is one of them. Like you go down there when you need to sit down somewhere and think about what you done did, or think before you knock somebody out. You go to Evergreen and you think about what you got to do.
Well, you know, the reason we ask it because we lived in Durham.
Okay.
Yeah, we lived in Durham for a little while, Raleigh, Durham.
Did y'all ever go to Triangle Black Pride?
Now that Pride wasn't out then. We talking about the
Ooh.
what was that? Like 90, 90, 94, 93, 94, 95?
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
was
that's back
seventh
in the
and eighth
day.
grade. Yeah.
Yeah, they they was just um having Houston Splash and stuff like that.
Okay, so but y'all never got to go down to Houston Splash.
Yeah. But we
Oh
didn't
y'all.
they weren't doing the Pride events then.
Okay.
Kind of like they are now. It hadn't started.
Okay.
It hadn't quite started. Not even Atlanta Pride.
Because I all see these are the type of conversations that we need to be having because we don't have intergenerational conversations like this. You know, a
Hmm.
lot of the kids, and I even talk to a lot of the kids that are out now, and they having sex and stuff way before I even knew what that was. Like, I mean, I used to have to make sure all the Barbies had clothes on them and stuff like that, you know, and like now kids are out here, they telling me stuff that I need to take notes on. I'm like, hold on, what's the position called again?
This thing right here has changed the game.
Okay,
Right here.
completely,
It's changed the game.
completely. So it's like when, and then on the other hand, you know, when I was that age, you know, we were sneaking going out to clubs at like 16, 17. You know, you became friends with one of the bouncers who looked older than they were, and you know they would sneak you in. That's how we used to get in. So
Hmm.
if this is a good conversation, I like this.
Hey, they have no shame, no quorum. They just out, because the things that we see now, we didn't do that in the South. We
Oh
used to
yeah,
travel outside of the South to be free,
right,
you
right.
know. So now it's wide open. They coming out in high school.
Yeah, and what is it about the South? Because I know Atlanta is very gay, and I think Atlanta has always been gay, but
Yeah.
it's like it's something down there in the water. It's like them straight women don't even let their husbands drink water down there. So, and it's and it's also the same way in Alabama. Because these are places that I tour, and these gay dudes are dating white dudes. It's like all sorts of stuff, interracial relationships. It's all kinds of stuff.
Well,
Matter of
we don't really call Atlanta the South. That's like our little New York, the Mecca.
Yeah.
That's kind of
Okay.
like that's for a gay person. You going home when you go to Atlanta.
I owe home a visit, but they be fighting too bad down there for me.
Oh my God.
Woo, you go into them clubs, they got to give you a pair of boxing gloves to go in the Bulldogs.
Oh my God. Also, the South has the largest population of LGBT individuals.
I can believe that. I mean,
Mhm.
it's where else is a man gonna have time to go walk around in the dress he done hid in his closet? You know they be down there doing it. All men got little stuff they like to be able to do down there. You get time to go do it.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna mess you up with this one. Mississippi has the highest rate of adoption for LGBT parents.
Really?
And the biggest viewer of gay porn.
Yeah,
Now
Mississippi.
that I can believe, but I think the adoption rate is so high because ain't but 12 gay people down there, so they all done adopted each other. That's why that ratio look high, but it's not that high for real.
Uh, no, really, this is really true. Really true data that we're giving you. Like
Wow.
seriously. So it's a large concentration of LGBTQ folks in the South.
Hmm.
Um, African Americans, still doing their thing. But, I just think that it's real interesting. You talk about North Carolina because right now you live in California, right?
I live out here in Crazy Tail, California. Woo wee, I tell you,
Oh, I've never been to Cali. I'm due a trip out there.
you ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing. I'm trying to come out there to Memphis. Where y'all at?
I'm trying to come to Cali so I can meet RuPaul.
Oh God, you don't want to meet RuPaul.
I want to hang out with RuPaul now on Drag Race.
I'm gonna be nice because see y'all trying to get me to spill some tea on here. I'm gonna be
Be
nice.
nice. Be nice. Be on the eve of Joe Biden winning. Be nice.
Let's hope so.
So I just want to talk about your journey. Like,
Okay.
what got you into? You started out in stand-up comedian, and what got you into that? And then I know from that some more things became apparent that maybe piqued your interest, and you decided to get into. So share a little bit of your background with us.
Oh, well, I come like I think all of us, as black folks steeped in the South, I come out of the church. And I think that the church is the biggest theater, it's the biggest everything. That is Black Broadway for real.
Don't get me started.
Okay. It is. That's Black Broadway for real. That's where you learn to carry yourself as a black person. That's how you learn how to throw shade. That's how you learn to sing. That's how you learn how to like have faith. That's where you go to learn really what community is, like the black church. So that is what got me into wanting to be in front of audiences. Because, I would go up there and I would say little cute stuff to get people to get a pass for the money. And I could say little stuff to get him a couple extra dollars in there. So he'd be like, yeah, keep on saying cute stuff. And I would keep saying cute stuff. Then it got funny, and they really did have me up there helping them raise money for the tithes. And then I wanted to sing. So at school, I was trying to sing opera. And my mom wasn't having that. She was like, you ain't going to be singing no opera. So she thought that the safest place to put me as a young child who didn't need to be exposed to gay stuff was in theater. That's where she put me. She put me in theater of all places. Not football, not none of that, theater. I was like, oh, this is perfect because I could, play with little Barbie dolls and stuff like that. So it was there that I kind of working in theater where I learned that I was like funny enough to make an audience laugh. Mm-hmm. And then it was just my teachers. I was a class clown. So my teachers, they kept threatening to fail me if I didn't go do something with it. And I don't know, it's just everything led me to it kind of.
So okay. Well, that's pretty good. I'm glad your mom put you in theater. We do they have theater in school now?
Of course.
Yeah, what is it called?
What is it called?
I was asking my wife.
It's called
like drama club.
It's just called the LGBTQ Student Coalition these days. That's what they call it.
I would say that because they've taken out so many things in school. The what do you call it? The home ec, culinary arts, auto mechanic. They're taking out all those things, and well, that's good that your mom put you in theater. We should put more of our kids in theater classes and singing classes and acting classes and things of that nature, so they can take that leap and move to California and hang out with the big time people.
Now that wasn't what made me move to California. I came out to California for a boo thing, okay? And that fool left me, so I got stranded.
Listen, while you laughing, that does happen.
I'm telling you, I came out. He told me, he was like, I want to be with you forever. I'm so in love with your old chocolate behind. And so I said, well, I think I love you too. And so he said, well, I'm in law school. So I came out and helped him get through law school. Then he was like, peace. Yeah,
wow.
That's what happened.
Hey, you know what? I'm not laughing, but I promise you that happened to me.
No, did it really happen to you too? It happened.
That's how we was in North Carolina.
Wow. What was your story?
Same thing. The young lady I had been dating, she got accepted into law school. We were living in Memphis. And so we had this long conversation, and I quit my job. We packed up the U-Haul. I packed up David, and we moved. And as soon as she graduated law school, she was like, deuces.
Yeah, that's what they do. They see, what you got to do is you got to drive them crazy through law school, then they'll stay with you. You can't be nice about it. You got to keep them up late, make them fail some exams and stuff like that. Then they'll stick with you. Then they'll say, you helped me. They'll say, you helped me overcome adversity and get my degree.
Oh, Lord.
What I should have done, I should have signed, what do you call it, palimony.
Your palimony, that's when you help them get through school and they got to pay. But see, they be broke. See, I actually
Okay.
was happy when he left me because boyfriend had too many bills, and I was like, "Well, you broke. Come back to me when you get you a few high profile clients or something."
Interesting. Interesting.
And then he told me, "When you come back, when you get a big break." So we both got tired of dealing with broke people. Woo! Oh my lord!
So do you
Oh,
all see each other now?
Yeah, we're cool now. I mean,
Okay.
all my exes are cool with me. I mean, I'm the most gorgeous one, so of course they're gonna be. So of course they're gonna keep me around. All
hey,
of them, they got,
they
huh?
say it's not good to be friends with your exes.
I know it's not good because I drive all them crazy, so I guess so.
Mm, interesting. Interesting.
And I'm a mess too because they got boyfriends and stuff, and I still be sending them pictures and stuff like that. And you know, we ain't little we we ain't we ain't young no more, so you know I can't be sending them like them little nudes and stuff the way the kids be doing. I be showing them the new skills. I be showing them that baked macaroni and cheese I be making and stuff. Now I be like, I bet you the new one ain't cooking like that. I be showing them screenshots of my credit score and stuff like that. I be like, look at that credit score. You see it's gone up 16 points. Look what you're missing out on. I know that fool you with ride the bus with a low credit score.
I think it was a song came out. Anthem, Gavian, about what was the song? It's a blues song.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Something about money, right?
Something about your ex. Look at you now, or something about your ex. You what you missed out on. You could have had. You
You
used to
sure
say it all the time.
you sure that ain't Mike Jones?
Oh no, that's kind of like I made it moment. His camera froze up.
You sure that ain't some of that southern trap music people be listening to? Cause you know that be sounding like blues sometimes. They be saying some stuff on them songs.
I don't know. I can't. Your camera was froze.
Yeah, I disappeared.
You did. You back though.
I'm back.
Hey, so let's talk about some of your past projects and then your current projects because I did some um, promotion for you on was it different perspectives?
Different perspectives. That's funny. No, it's
What is
called
it?
a different direction.
Different direction. Okay, okay. I was in
A
there. I was
different.
close.
You was in there. Yeah, yeah. A different. But shoot, I might have to write a sequel now. Come on. I'll be sure to send you a check. Um, yeah, it was a different direction. That was with Daryl Stevens and Miss Laura from Queens of Comedy.
Right.
Hmm.
So what was the motivation behind that?
I think the motivation behind it was I wanted to create. It was that was the first film that I've actually sat down and written out. So that was the first motivation. I was like, well, I've never done film. I've always wanted to write a film, but I want to write it about something, but I don't know what. And so at the time, my mom and I we were not doing well, and you know, and I think a lot of us in this community we have those kinds of issues, but we don't talk about them. And that's something that I just wanted to write about. It came very organically and naturally. And I think I had to do one rewrite because the first ending was happy. I was like, ugh. I came back. I was like, I was like, you see, you've been meditating and stuff and praying and eating blueberries. That's too happy. So I had to come back and I had to make it what I really wanted it to be. And it wasn't so happy. And I didn't know people were going to love it as much as they did.
Is any character in there really kind of based off of your story?
Um, Maybe the dog or either the neighbor that got screamed at or something like that. I don't know. No, I think all of them. I think all of them are relatable in one way or another.
Okay. So in that particular one, I think did Miss Laura, did she play your mom?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
How close was she to your mom?
Oh, she wasn't close at all. She made my mom look like Mary Poppins.
Awesome.
That's all.
So your mom was the real Maddie Moss Clark.
Yeah, yeah, she was, and I'm gonna have to say, even though we don't have a good relationship, we don't, people try to sugarcoat it. We don't have a good relationship. I do appreciate that hard glove I grew up with because it's what's kept me going now, and a lot of the things that I've gone through in life in this industry with people. I don't know. At home, since home was such a war zone, I guess it got me ready to come out and take some hits.
Mm. Interesting. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
If I have to say, has she been nice to me? No. Do I feel 100% loved by her? No. But I think she did the best she kind of knew how.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me tough, and so I didn't get coddled, and I haven't lived in a world that has coddled me. So maybe there was some lesson in that.
It's real funny that you saying what you're saying because in our nonprofit we do a lot of we provide a lot of services, and we just finished up a series on trauma informed care. And during that series, we talked about adverse childhood experiences,
Mm-hmm.
childhood trauma, and how that's the driving force behind a lot of things that we get involved with as an adult, and how to go back and connect these dots, to like our manifestation as a person, and to also how to heal from now where you are now from those things. Kind of like it's like they're still attached to you. And what was really revealing was kind of like the parent-child relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and how that sets us up, for the future. It can kind of forecast how things will be, but it doesn't have to be that way forever, ever.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense from what I'm saying. And I think we can relate to that, mother-child relationship. We have a wonderful relationship, but it hasn't always been wonderful.
So hold on. Are y'all mother and son?
Yeah.
I thought y'all were brother and sister or something. I didn't know.
Black don't crack. Black don't crack. Black don't
Yeah,
crack.
black don't crack. I didn't know. I mean, I always, with black folks, I just always assume, okay, maybe they cousins or something. But no, y'all, that's really, and both of y'all are, gay.
You really was, you said
both of y'all in the community. I think
Hey,
that's so awesome.
And I'm going to, this my disclaimer, I didn't have nothing to do with him being gay.
See, well, some people would think you put something in the cookies or something.
Listen, I asked that the first time I found out. Did I have anything to do with this? Yeah, it's interesting. This is my son, and we're 16 years apart.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I got pregnant when I was 15, and I had Davian when I was 16.
Okay.
And so we got a story to tell too.
Well, I'm glad that y'all are telling it and together doing this work.
Hey, well, you know what? When our book come out, we're gonna hit you up.
Make sure y'all do now.
You might have a story to produce for us.
You let me know because I make stuff happen.
Hey, listen. That's why it's always good to have connections.
say no more. Say no more.
Always.
Well, we'll say less. So, I just wanted to share that with you. I don't want to tie that up, bringing those up, this unearthing things, but there is hope in mending, relationships. And what I have learned from my mom is that at one time she was a child.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to go back and look at their childhood to also begin to understand how did their personality develop, their beliefs develop, and all of those things, and how their inability to have the intimate relationship that we yearn for, not be emotionally void and all of that, and like you said, she gave you the best she could, but how and why? It's a reason behind it. It's not just like she just popped into her body and said, "This is how I am." It's reasons behind it.
Mm-hmm. Child, she still need to be on them meds, girl.
Hey, you might be right.
No, I'm playing because I need them too. Shoot.
Listen, don't let me go shake my bottles.
Okay. You know, we got to do what we got to do, and I think that it's good. It's good to be able to talk about it.
Absolutely. I believe in it. I believe in all of it. And actually, that's how I got to where I am, through healing.
Mm-hmm.
Through healing. You too.
So let's jump into this new project that you are a part of. This real sexual book.
Oh, please.
The world famous B-Boy Blues film.
Yes.
So how did you get selected to be in the cast? Uh, how did you get hooked up with the people?
I
Okay.
think you're producing, right?
I'm sorry, producing.
Yes. So I should say that I am the executive producer of the project.
Mm-hmm.
I am the one who made the calls to get orchestrate the film happening.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up the phone and called Jesse Smollett, and and told him that it would be a good job for him to do the film. And
Is James Hardy still living?
yeah, he's still living.
Okay. I was
we,
just making
had,
sure.
we hadn't seen him in a while.
Yeah,
And
he's
actually, it's funny that this has come full circle because I have a friend that's going to interview him on his talk show,
okay.
Outspoken. He's going to interview James Hardy on Outspoken. And
Mhm.
then he called me and said, "Hey, would you be interested in doing a feature on him in TUV Magazine?" I said, "Absolutely." He says, "Okay, I'm gonna hook y'all up, as soon as I get my interview locked." I said, "Okay." Then I just happened to be on your page and saw you put it in what you were doing. But I was getting ready to reach out to you anyway, but I saw
Mhm.
you mention it. I was like, "Look at this!" So hey, the universe lining it up.
Yes, indeed, indeed. But yeah, it's I actually was in the stage play version of it for since 2013,
Really?
and I was in the stage play. It was an off Broadway in New York, and I played the character BD, Barry BD Daniels,
Y'all don't
who's
bring nothing to the South.
you know that's not my fault. I'm a very progressive person, and I take the rein on stuff and make stuff happen. I just need people to work with me. That's it. Uh, you know, uh, and so I kept talking to James Earl Hardy about it, and I said, "Why isn't this a movie?" He was like, "We tried 10 years ago, we tried 15 years ago, and it fell through. It kept falling through." So I was like, "Well, we need to make this happen." And when I started producing my own films, he circled back around, and we started talking about it, and it was a lot of hard work because people don't believe that Black gay films sell. So a lot of people said no to, when I approached the big studios about it, and they didn't think there would be an audience for it. So a lot of no's. And then finally, Jesse reached out to direct it, and now here we go.
So let me ask you this. Moonlight didn't help?
Moonlight definitely helped, but we have to continuously prove ourselves. It's the thing with Black folks.
Mm-hmm.
We even do that with artists who've been around for a long time. Take, for instance, Aretha Franklin and Barbara Streisand. Aretha Franklin sang till she died, and she was sick because she still had to keep them lights on and feed that family. Barbara Streisand, we haven't seen her sing live for 20 years.
Good point.
And it's the difference between the benefits and the things that you get as artists. And so it's like we constantly have to prove ourselves. And so I think it's just going to take a steady stream of people creating Black gay films that knock it out of the park every time for people to really realize that that's a staple. It can't be a one time. We can't just go, "Oh, Moonlight was good." We have to be like, there was Moonlight and B-Boy Blues and such in a different direction and Party and Play and what. You know, like those films need to be in there. Like, but you can rattle off and be like, every time we see a black gay film, it's incredible.
Absolutely. You know, I read B-Boy Blue, I mean, back in the day. And I think it was one of my first like gay erotica books.
Mm,
And and when I heard it, I was like, it's kind of like when you read Sister Soldier, you know, it's like those particular books are like what do you call, what's the word I'm looking for?
they're like
Legend. You know,
iconic. They're very
yeah,
iconic.
yeah, kind of like the music, you know, like Maze and Frankie Beverly. These like never, they still like have to be part of your collection. And so
Yes.
I asked David, I said, have you ever read B-Boy Blue? He was like, I think I read it a while back. I said, ooh, wee. I remember reading
Well,
that
if
book.
if I would have been him, I'd have said, "Well, Mom, you stole my copy."
You know, so this is like kind of like the dynamics I think with us. And then a lot of people can't really like that's your, like you just said, that's your mama. And so I remember when he was little, and I said to myself, I wanted to have this really transparent relationship with my child.
Mhm.
I wanted to be the one that he could talk to about anything and everything because I'm not going to tell him anything wrong,
Right.
you know. And I wanted to build that trust with him so that no matter what it is, don't be embarrassed. We're going to talk about it. And
Hmm.
we talk about everything.
That's good.
And I
That's
know
good. It's
you
that's
talk
a
about that. Absolutely. I mean, because I think those types of relationships are important. Because you said earlier about what the church set you up for, especially the black church,
oh
what the
yes.
black family set you up for. Because I couldn't talk to my mama about nothing,
Right.
you know, and I learned everything wrong because I didn't
But
have any trusted people around.
exactly, you learn everything. Like I tell people this all the time, and we actually had this conversation on my podcast yesterday that, you know, if you're at home growing up getting played, you're gonna come out to the world and get played. And that's what you learn at home is how to get played by people you should be trusting.
Good point.
Oh yeah. Oh hey, listen. When I first found out he was gay, man, listen, come here. We gotta sit down and talk about this. So I got to tell you what it's like inside this world.
Yes,
You know, because it
because
ain't like pose. You know how they set it up. Like it. No, 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 no.
I don't think it's easy to be gay, and
It's not.
especially being black and gay. I think that's an there is nothing that makes you stronger than being a black gay person.
I totally agree. So
So
let's
It's not easy being a black gay person.
I heard podcasts. So I'll be waiting on our invitation.
We do it every Monday and Wednesday on Facebook Live. You know, we come on and we just talk about family, we talk about sex, we talk about dating, we talk about religion, politics. You know, it's an afternoon show where we just talk about stuff that people need to be talking about.
Well, like I said, I'll be waiting on our invitation because
Okay, I got
you
you.
know what? I'm finna really blow your mind. You know, we have an affirming church here in Memphis.
I think I knew that, but tell me more about it.
I am Elder Gwen. That's first gentleman.
I want to talk about B-boy blues and this rough sex scene with this trade and figure out how we're gonna put this on this screen. That's what I want to talk about.
Amen. Let's talk about it.
Hallelujah.
So let me ask another question. Do you think the community is forgiving to support the movie with Jesse in it? Or can you
I
answer that?
am. I am.
Well, you know, we are our own worst critics. If we if
Yes, we
we
are.
I tell people this all the time. If you want to learn anything, learn a lot from these white racist men who are Republican, how they stick together no matter what, rich or poor,
Mhm.
gay, Hispanic, Cuban, they stick together. And my point is, we as black folk, we'll let the smallest thing interfere with us supporting each other, such as Maybe Jesse had an episode. We don't know. We hadn't talked to him. I don't know. Maybe he just flipped out, had a nervous breakdown. Whatever. He may have lied. Whatever. But we will use that not to support the project that you are putting forward with him being a part of.
Well, I'm just gonna put this out here for the record. We were his biggest vocal supporters. At the time, I think we were on AM FM radio. We canceled that when the coronavirus came because the studio that we broadcast out of shut down. So we haven't gone back. So we have a local CBS radio show that we would ordinarily be on. But we were behind him 100%. I'm still behind him 100%. And I'm not the judge. I'm not the jury. He was not convicted. Hey, end of story for me. So I never counsel him. And I think that I never counsel him. We argued with folks. We did a show on him. And I still would stand behind him. You know, if Donald Trump can have 5 wives and I don't know how many baby mamas and grab people by the pee and he the president of the United States, I support Jussie Smollett. Period.
So I didn't want to put you on the spot, do a Charlemagne the God on you with that question, but I just want to know that, you know, I know how we are, black folks, gay folks, gay black folks. I know how we are. And we'll say, I'm not watching it. I'm not supporting that liar, that whatever. You know, I just know how we are. And I know I don't want to put you in the hot seat, but
I'm not in no hot seat. He the one in the hot seat.
Well, I just hope people will support it, you know, no matter what.
I think they will, because when I saw just me as a consumer and somebody that you were advertising it to, when I saw the remake was coming out, well, I heard about it. I didn't even know you were involved. I didn't even know Jussie Smollett was involved. I got excited because I know
it's a great project.
Right. Just James Earl Hardy alone. Like, and knowing about B-Boy Blues.
Even though we ain't seen him in 20 years. Go ahead.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's kind of like Elin Harris.
Absolutely.
You know, when he wrote his book, and I mean, that would be awesome to even bring that to some type of fruition. So these are people right here that were like pioneers. That's the word I was looking for. That got out front of things, and I believe that to my core of my being, they were ahead of their time. But we needed it then. But just imagine right now, you know, if this was new coming out, because I haven't seen anything come like to match that to that degree in storytelling. Besides one of my good friends, I give her a shameless plug, Monica Pickett, and she write lesbian erotica. So, and I mean, her stuff is juicy.
I mean, and these are books?
Yes.
Well, you know, lesbians just reading books. That's erotica right there for y'all.
Wait a minute. I heard your when you said you have lesbian friends that fix cars.
Yes, that's all I hang around is studs. That's it. That's it.
So what about well, the younger people, they don't know anything about B-Boy Blues, but that older generation, I mean, they may have, the book came out in what, 93? Was it 93?
It came out in 94.
94. So you got to worry about those people who don't know, but I think the other scenes will attract them to come and watch it if they see the erotic scenes and see people that they are familiar with. So I think they will support it. But I think the older generation, not older generation, but Generation X, who have read the book and the baby boomers, they will go see it because they're fond of the title of the book, and they may have read it.
You had a lot of heterosexual people that watched Moonlight.
Oh,
and
yeah.
a lot of in the white community got behind Moonlight. I think they had like a couple of $1 million budget, and that thing made a lot of money. So, and I don't just think it was just the gay community. I think it was the subject line and all of that.
A lot of white people went to see it. A lot of white people. When it came out, I was living in San Francisco, and I went to see it 4 times. I went to go see it in Oakland. I went to go see it once in Oakland, once in Berkeley, 2 times in I went to go see it once in Oakland, twice in Berkeley, and once in San Francisco. Because I made it a point to go see it with white people in the theater too. Because movies like that, you know,
Yeah.
they're going to be a point of discussion and stuff. And so, since I'm a part of a lot of those discussions, I need to see, like, be in there to see what's going on. And it was similar to I Am Not Your Negro. A lot of folks, you know, that came out at a very critical time, and I
Yeah.
saw a lot of similar reactions, as in a lot of things that aren't really shocking for Black people were shocking to white people. And it was this thing where I got to see that same shock from white people and from straight Black people who had never seen a Black gay movie like that before.
Yeah, we
What?
did a screening here, a private screening in Memphis. We were part of it, bringing it here to the city.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we and afterward we had a panel discussion.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think that I would love to see that, you know, y'all hit the Chitlin circuit with B-Boy Blues and do the same thing.
We'll see. Let's just hope nobody think they too good for the Chitlin circuit.
Hey, you better talk to Tyler Perry,
Listen,
okay?
I live in Hollywood and I still come work the theater circuit, the Chitlin circuit. So, you know.
Listen, like they say, success leaves clues. Tyler Perry wouldn't be sitting where he is if he hadn't hit the Chitlin circuit with my deal.
Right. Right. Right.
Well,
You know, I'm here
you
for
have
the Chitlin circuit.
well, you have another advantage because right now, the heterosexual community, white and Black, are intrigued with the quote unquote little murders, and they don't realize little murders have been here since the beginning of time.
Mm-hmm.
And so when they see the men in the B-Boy Blues, they're like, huh? You have trade? What is trade? And what they put all gay men in a stereotype, in a bubble. You got to be effeminate or feminine or transgender. You can't just be quote unquote a regular man and be
Mm-hmm.
gay. And so they are really intrigued by that right now, because I have coworkers. They were coming to work when P Valley came out. Is it people
Mm-hmm.
like Lil Murder for real? I'm like, yeah, Lil Murder been here. I had a Lil
Mm-hmm.
Murder. I was dating Lil Murder in high school. Lil Murder.
Oh, no, you wasn't for real. You was dating a
I
little
didn't know
murder.
nothing about it.
See, me and Mama finding stuff out about you tonight.
Yeah, I was like, Lil Murder's not new. Lil Murder been here.
Mm-mm.
In the beginning was Lil Murder and Uncle Clifford.
So tell me a little bit about your little escapades with Lil Murder when you was in high school. How y'all meet?
Well, I was biased in high school.
Oh,
I was prejudiced too in high school.
hold on, you said you was bisexual. You were who?
Bias.
I never heard of that. What's that? Men and women, or what
He
is
was
bias?
homophobic, homosexual.
I was not attracted
I'm just
to.
playing. I'm playing.
I know. I like T.S. Madison say she's what she say? She's a heterosexual woman.
Transgender.
Yeah, heterosexual transgender.
Okay.
I was a heterosexual gay man. I was attracted to heterosexual men only.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that now.
Yeah, in high school.
I know some heterosexual men attracted to me only now. Come on. So how did he roll up on you? What happened?
I mean, hey, we need to put this out. We need to produce this. Get your notebook and start writing.
Oh, I need to start writing. I'm gonna come back and watch the tape. I'm gonna come back and watch the tape. I'm gonna send you the treatment.
Well, it's all about energy. It's all about eye connection. It's all about over here, over there. It's all about.
Hold on, what over here, over there mean? That
Hey.
sound like that sound
Hey.
loaded.
Hey, over here, over there. Look back, wink your eyes, pull over, whatever. Let's go play basketball. Hey.
Them basketballs at it. Never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone.
So once again, you should be trending and selling because people are intrigued with those type of gay men in movies and society right now.
Yeah, they are. They are. And it's the reason why I'm happy to be a part of the production team for this. You know, it's and this won't be the only thing that y'all see coming from me. I mean, of course, y'all see just know it's going to get better and better. So I've already started working on the next project.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Jesse has something he's working on, and we're about to turn out some good stuff.
Congratulations.
Hey,
Mhm.
I'm so happy for you. Um, I wish you all the success. Kind of remind me, kind of like Alina Waite, you know, when she came out and she finally got her break,
Right.
and those opportunities, because you know, for those of us that are out here grinding, all
Hmm.
it takes is one yes,
One
you know,
yes.
and then you know you can deliver. You just need the opportunity.
That's right. You
Honey,
know,
what
and
are you playing with over there? What's that noise?
I'm over here playing with my jewelry. Okay.
Yeah, that's all you need. You
I,
know that you know weed is legal in California, so
oh, well, what you think I done had before I came on the broadcast?
I can tell.
Oh, you ate a brownie or some Cheerios. Get some Cheerios.
Woo, woo. Yeah, you know, I just got back from that movie set in New York. I had to come home and decompress.
You
The
ate some
movie
gummy
sets. I ate the gummies, the cakes, the bong, the package it came in. I ate all of it.
Well, you know, hey, we are always here, you know, to help you. I think we've done that anytime you call, whatever you need. You know, we're here, and you know, we just gonna enjoy it, and even to say that, hey, we know you, and we just want to be remembered.
What you mean remembered? I see y'all on Instagram.
You know,
What's y'all Instagram? Hold on, make sure y'all go follow them. What's y'all on Instagram? Because they got a really cute Instagram page. You know, because people just watch these, and you got to tell them you need to follow me too and look at what I'm doing because it's good.
well, it's at
Uh
TUV
huh.
Magazine. That's our business page, and usually
Okay.
we tag ourselves on our personal page in there. And
Okay.
so that's what I mean by that is oftentimes you may not have access or be in these rooms.
That's
And you
right.
need people that will say, hey, I know somebody that fit this, what you're looking for. Let me make a phone call. So we have that to happen often for us. And we're fortunate that we have people that we're connected to that will often bring us into opportunities.
Yes. Yes.
So
There
that's what
gonna be plenty of those. Trust me. Um, there's such a huge vision for the community and for opportunities and stories that need to be told and
Yes.
things we need to see, and there's so many outlets, and so I trust I'm gonna
well,
still be doing comedy, but this is definitely about to be an opportunity to expand how people see our community. Now is the time.
I
Yes.
think that's great because I know for us, one of the reasons that we started this magazine and this talk show, well, not the talk show, but more so the magazine, the print media, because there wasn't really a lot of black gay print medias besides Word Magazine that
Hmm.
I knew of. And most of them were white owned. And then the white people would filter the stories or tell the stories. And we're
Hmm.
100% black owned. We own
That's
all
right.
our stuff, everything. And we don't have to go through anybody to ask anybody anything. And so that's our distinction. That's what I like. And you know, we pretty much we do what we want to do.
That's right. And y'all got to keep doing it too. You have to.
So my last question before we wrap up, because we got about 8 minutes. How
Okay.
long have you been in the industry?
Okay. Oh yeah. Before I go, for anybody watching, make sure you follow me on Instagram too. At Sampson McCormick, SampsonMcCormick is right there. You should be able to see it.
Okay.
SampsonComedy.com and YouTube as well. I'm all up and through on YouTube with outstanding comedy content. Um, the industry, I have been doing comedy professionally for 20 years now. And so I am definitely one of the pioneering contemporary black gay stand-up comedians, 100%. Um, have definitely made the industry understand that we're here, and I definitely have influenced the new generation of black queer comedians. And it's been really good to see because when I started in this business, there were none. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't get booked unless it was Pride Month or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now there are a couple out running around, and some of them are real young, and they're doing things that that I haven't had an opportunity to do, but I know that my work helped open that door, and my work is continuing to open doors. And it's just, I think comedy is important. I think that comedy is one of the most underappreciated art forms that there is, and I just wish people really appreciated it more.
I think that's great. Bless you.
Thank you.
I saw you when we did the feature on Monique, and that you
Yes,
all have a really good relationship.
that's my
And I
girl.
think that, yeah, I'm gonna reach out to her too. We got to get Monique and do an interview with her. But I think that um, that made me happy, to see, that she was uplifting you even when you did your cover. And so I said, okay, okay. I knew you were in good company then. And
Hmm.
so I think that that's really important. And I understand about being a pioneer, and I understand about opening doors. But I'm gonna leave you with a little nugget, okay?
Okay.
Because people are gonna continue to benefit off of you. Still, benefit was a nice word, and maybe even get the notoriety before you. But you just, like you said, 20 years. We have this term that we use when people start stealing all our stuff. It's time
Mhm.
to run faster. So you just keep reinventing yourself.
Oh, always. I mean, and I definitely have the respect in the industry. I write. I'm friends with quite a few celebrities that folks know very well. Some of them come sleep over here. Sometimes I go sleep over there. I write for them. I help advise them. I'm around. It's just be on the lookout for more opportunities to see me visually in media.
And you know what? God always on time.
Always,
Always.
always.
So guess it is your time. It may have taken 20 years. You probably wouldn't have taken care of it if you had got it sooner. So I
Ooh, let me tell you, I see these kids, they get it and they don't know what to do with it. You learn so much about the business, what it means to change up the way you do things, how to approach things, what you're doing. You develop a deeper appreciation for your art or whatever business or whatever it is. And it really propels you forward. And you learn a lot about people, you learn about a lot about yourself. And I think that it gives you a sense of purpose. We all need to know what that purpose is for ourselves and act on it.
absolutely. Well, hey, I have enjoyed talking to you, laughing with you, and
Yes,
definitely our door is always open and available for you if you need us. And we hope that if we have opportunity to bring you back, that you come.
I definitely will. I definitely
Was
will.
there
Oh,
anything
and
you
if
wanted to talk about that we didn't cover?
real quick, if y'all are looking for something real funny to laugh at tonight, go look at my newest comedy special called Church Boy. It's on YouTube. And we're about to move it to a bigger platform. I just signed the contract last week, so go see it while it's on there. Um, they're about to move. They're about to repackage it, and it's going to be showing in hotels and things like that soon. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, go check out Church Boy on YouTube. We filmed it in March before the shutdown. It is genuinely laugh out loud, hilarious.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you.
congratulations. So I got it up here on the banner, Church Boy on YouTube. I definitely watch it. We throw it up here, and I always be trying to find something funny and fun to watch, relatable.
Woo!
So, are you talking about the Baptist Church or Church of God in Christ?
Church of God in Christ, of course. I mean, Church of God in Christ, that's where life happens at, and we don't like to talk about it. The Church of God in Christ is just as rowdy as any other nightclub that you'll go to, except for them folks in there sanctified, and we know it.
Wait a minute, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. We come from Church of God in Christ. Bishop
I
G. Anderson.
I do too. I know about Kojic. I know Bishop Blake just retired. I grew up in that church,
Well,
and
the headquarters in Memphis. Did you ever come for convocation before they moved?
child, don't tempt me with a good time, okay? I knew better. I knew I had to stay away from those because that's where all the boys come. That's where all the boys come
Thank
to
you. Let's wrap
convocation.
up.
I'm just
Let's
saying,
wrap up.
Hey,
all the boys come to convocation. Y'all know I'm telling the truth.
oh, we know you tell the
I don't.
truth.
I don't know what
We
you're
was
talking about.
I was member
Oh,
of Bountiful Blessing Church of God in Christ for 20 years. Um, yeah, that was my church home. And then when Bishop Patterson died, I left.
oh, you left?
Yeah, I didn't want to go under any other leadership, and so that was kind of like my opportunity to break away from organized religion.
Yes, yes.
And I didn't have a church home for a while until we started our own ministry. So we have a ministry. We've been here 8 years.
Well, me breaking away from Kojic was my opportunity to break away from the organized sex parties, but we won't talk about that.
Let's wrap up. Wrap up. Wrap
That's
up.
right. Wrap up. I've been trying to
30
tell
seconds.
them at them. I've been trying to tell them at them parties to wrap it up.
Let's wrap up.
The reason why I say this,
Hey,
and I'm gonna be
that's
real.
Samson Lucy. Go for it, Samson.
The reason why I say this stuff is because it's real. And if we were able to talk about stuff that's that real, we would be able to fix so many other things in our community that we are scared to talk about and can't fix because we won't deal with them. And that's why I talk about it. It's not out of malice or anything. It really is out of good humor and just acknowledging the truth. Because
Oh, I agree.
yeah, you know, if they call me to go to convocation now, I'm going. I might miss all the services, but I'm going to them parties. It's just the truth. We know it. It's the truth.
Oh my God, I have enjoyed talking to you.
I have
So what I'm
enjoyed
going to
talking to
do,
y'all.
we're going to put this on our YouTube page, and then I'm going to probably rebroadcast it because this is hilarious. People need to see this.
They need to see it. They need to hear it. They need to talk about it. And most of all, they need to go to convention. Woo. Oh my God.
But listen, this is like at the 8 o'clock hour, and what it's like 6 o'clock there.
It's still early. It's like 12 in the afternoon out here. I'm about to go
Whatever
to
that.
get me a
No,
piece of sweet potato pie and take a nap. Okay.
A load of sweet potato.
hey, you have to call James Chanel to get some sweet potato pie.
Y'all be trying to make me act up on this.
Let's wrap up. Wrap up. Wrap up.
Y'all be trying to make me act up. You know, I act up and I just blurt stuff out.
Wrap up.
That's our friend.
He's my friend too.
Wrap up.
Tell him we said hi next time you see him.
Child, he owed me $20 to do. He paid me
Wrap
that.
up.
Then we can talk about. Then we can talk about doggone. I'd give you a ride home when you asked me for $20 and you the one with the patty pack commercial.
Wrap up.
When I get my $20, then I tell him that y'all said hi. But I don't have no nice words for him because he owes me $20. And that heifer left one of them patty pack boxes in my car up under the seat.
Time to wrap up.
Give me my money.
I'm gonna cash app him 22 so he can give you your 20.
No, just send it to me because I'm not about to watch nobody that owe me money get paid again. Okay.
We are definitely gonna have to bring you to Memphis and let you have it. We'll bring you, and then we'll have Miss Ophelia here.
Oh, Miss Sophia, you can't put us on the same night.
Oh yes, we can. Cause
I'm not following that. Y'all gonna have to
oh
let me
yes, we
open because
can.
I'm not following that.
We used to have Miss Ophelia like one Thursday after month, and we haven't had her in a couple of months because we were running these our trauma informed care part of our nonprofit. But we're gonna bring Miss Ophelia home for the holidays with Miss Ophelia.
Oh, just like
I
in
sent
Color
it to
Purple.
you.
That's gonna be so cute.
And we just let Sophia go. Go for it, Sophia. And
Oh
she
my
just,
God.
whew,
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
is a trip.
hey, that's why I told David, leave you alone. Let you have your way. Have your
Yes.
way.
Yes, you gotta let us run loose. You gotta let us run loose.
Do you have any more questions, Mr. Clemens?
Wrap up.
Oh, I forgot to tell you about Donnie McClurkin. So
Oh my God. Wrap up.
What about it? What about it?
now we used to date, but he don't want to tell nobody about that.
I'm listening.
And that heifer, he used to come in here, he used to steal all my Tupperware and take it back to the house with that woman he was lying to about getting married.
Okay, I got a question. I see you ready now. Okay, so do you have an OnlyFans page?
Of course, you can find that. It's for them church folks. So it's throw that ass in a prayer circle. And for a low offering, a seed of faith for $9.95, you can see your favorite porn stars plant a seed in me. Okay.
Hey, David, you can click off and Sampson gonna have some fun.
I know it's too much. It's too much for him.
That's funny.
So I look forward to him subscribing. That's why he over there hiding, because he on his phone subscribing.
Oh, he said you subscribing to his OnlyFans page. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's been a joy, and thank you for making me laugh.
Yes, we need this.
Are you okay?
I gotta get back to Donald Trump.
Woo. From worse to worse. Okay.
Right.
Well, this is has been a great show, and you know, we're so proud to honor you, to have you part of the Unleashed family. And you know, hey, when you get it again, we'll do that cover again for you. So be
Please, yes.
bring it on in, yeah. So thank you so much for taking time out of your night or your day and spending an hour with us on Unleashed Thursday.
I'm high. I don't know what time it is. Okay.
Oh Lord.
They know them brownies.
I'm just about to go get me some pie, okay, and take a nap. So
Well,
I
you
can
know
stay
that.
up all night and wonder why I can't sleep.
Oh Lord. Well, we out of here. Thank you so much. It's our time. Hey, we'll
All
catch
right.
you up later.
All right.
Congratulations.
Y'all know what it is. We unleash, we gonna get out of biz. We unleash, we gonna show off the skills for real. So tune in for advice and news every Saturday night if you like the truth. We stand up for your rights and rules. Saturdays at 5, we'll fight for you. Skinny and GQ for LGBTQ. We keep it simple, but keep it equal. Skinny and GQ for LGBTQ. We keep it simple, but keep it